Herkese selamlar dostlarım. Umarım sesim düzgün ve net geliyordur size. Assasin serisinde kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Çayınızı, kahvenizi yanınıza almayı unutmayın. İyi seyirler diliyorum. Repton'a gelmiştik en son. Repton'da Ragnar'ın oğullarıyla ve Sigurd'la buluşmuştuk. Bir saniye yayın paylaşayım. Evet, sanırım oldu. Kontrol ediyorum. Evet. Envantere bakalım. Evet, devam.
So, some of us are staying behind as I hear it.
Half the army's already in Tamworth, and we've now got help from the south.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the field. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of war.
One does not need to fight to be a...
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Boncuğum gelmiş. Hoş geldin. Sence hangisi olmalı chat? Seawolf'un oğlu savaş görmüş olmalı mı? Yoksa savaşabiliyor mu diye sorayım ben.
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
Chat 2'yi
I've had some training.
2'yi seçtik.
I don't want to kill anyone.
Çocuk
These men are my
öldürmek
friends.
istemiyormuş.
My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father too.
Bu adamın öldürmekle ilgili bir sıkıntısı var galiba.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Jailbird? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Kaldığı yer bayağı soğuk demek ki. Gerçi oyunun
Was
başında
it a mass
görmüştük.
exodus from Norway then?
It
Bayağı
was.
soğuk.
Norway is now the province of a young king,
Karlar altında.
Harold by name.
Yaşamaya
A boy
çalışıyor.
wise beyond his
Norveç her
years.
zaman
Are you
soğuk.
not angry that
Hala
he has
soğuk.
displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harold. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed?
4 tane
No,
kralları
Harold
var.
is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Gilbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Gilbert,
Sesim şu
it
an
is my
nasıl?
father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger.
Oyunun
Not King
sesi mi
Harold.
yüksek geliyor,
My
benim
father
sesim mi?
gifted my birthright to Harold without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of meat. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an Adeling, I would hire you as my skald.
Scold? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
Oyunun sesini biraz kıstım. Tamam. Ses iyiyse problem kalmadı. Şimdilik problem yok gibi. Bunlar nereye koşturuyor ya? Veli Efendi'ye gidiyoruz herhalde, bakayım. Veli Efendi az ileride, sağ tarafta.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece!
İvar kendini övmeyi çok seviyor ya.
Crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
Ha, I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Not to worry. We have a Mercian of our own.
Jailwolf, you mean? Ha! When I'm done with you lot, I'll execute that foolish thing for treason.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost.
Bu amca ölmeyi bayılmak
If you
zannediyor.
want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor,
Tell the captain we're ready to march.
Evet.
Ivar and I will round up
Gerçek
the men.
sevgililik budur.
You know your way around a batsman battle.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Nerede benim düldülüm ya? Yavaş yavaş. Bizi tepeleyeceksin. Bu nasıl bir attır anlamadım ki. Ne oldu? Biraz... Evet. Canı yoktu. Canı da almış olduk. Bakayım. Bu abla kim ya?
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgrid wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Saldırmaya hazır mısın diyor. Hadi saldıralım abla.
Let's go.
Nereye
It's time to
saldırıyoruz?
capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbird. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way.
Arkadaşın seni öldürecek ama.
It's up to you.
Arkadaşını öldürmek istemiyorsun ama. Leofrit midir nedir o seni öldürecek işte. Oh, çekin kafayı. Bu ne yapıyor? Meditasyon.